I hate having the itches. You know what I mean? It's like one thing itches, then everything else starts to itch. I do this a lot when I'm like trying to go to sleep. It's my anxiety though. It's like, no, you will stay up and you will keep scratching. Like, it's just bad. It's like, no, I'm not on opiates. You guys, I know y'all were thinking that, but you're wrong. Just the good old marijuana. Okay. Speaking of good old marijuana, you can eat another cookie if you want. Yay, I do want. Of course I want. Who doesn't want to eat another weed cookie? I love marijuana, you guys. I love getting high. I love getting low. You know that come down off weed? It's awesome. It's like a slide. Like, I never have had a negative experience. Well, no, I take that back. Like, I mean, I've been paranoid, but like, I used to be a lot more paranoid than I'm now, but it's because like weed helps my natural paranoia that I have without even trying. I think that you should go tomorrow, and I think that you should just bring like just random shit and just read it. No set list, fuck that. You hate that about it, don't you? Like, about the whole like performance aspect. I mean, just for me personally, like, if other people do that and that's their method, that's fine. I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm saying it's not good for me because I just can't fucking do it. It's like, I try to do just like a set list, and like I always end up talking about something else. Like, I could have everything right in front of me, and I will still end up, for whatever reason, I'll get off the topic and I'll start talking about like bird poop or something, you know? Has a bird ever shat through a window onto your leg? It's happened to me. I guess that bird really wanted to be closer to me, you know? It's so weird that certain animals shit different colors. Like, okay, so this little butterfly that I found, who died, by the way, I'm not sad because I've already mourned her death. I knew she was going to die when I first met her. But yeah, she's up in the art room right now. She's just chilling up there, hanging out. But yeah, butterflies shit white feces. So, what if there's an animal that shits like purple? Or like, that'd be really cool if there's an animal like, it's like, that'd be awesome if iguanas like shot rainbows. That's silly. I know, but it's cool to think about, you know? Like, if your shit was rainbow, like, do you know how awesome that would be? Or like, what if you could eat certain things and it would like change your shit different colors? I mean, like, I've shot like green before, I've shot pink. And I don't remember, I should have documented what it was, but I, you know, didn't have my notebook handy. Okay. Now what? Put that away. I guess we're not gonna organize shit. There's nothing to really organize. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. Like, I have to watch all this footage of myself. This is the most like self-indulgent project. Like, I thought it was bad like reading all my notebooks and trying to like find material there, you know. Like, okay, so this was my original idea before I listened to the Maria Bamford interview and decided to turn all this shit into comedy. I was planning on writing some sort of coming of age tale about borderline personality, and I was planning on shooting in my garage, just like filming myself talk about my life and stuff. So it's interesting that I'm coming back around to this same idea, but it's just now I have a different perspective on it. But well, it was supposed to happen this way, baby. Yeah, I guess so. Well, now I'm just shooting everything that I do. Well, not everything, but most of the things that I do, I've been documenting, and I can tell myself it's okay because it's artistic, you know? Even though I feel like it's very similar to what people do on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that I despise so very much. But anyway, this is totally self-indulgent. Like, what I'm doing now is way more self-indulgent than what I was originally doing. Because I'm watching myself on film and I'm like, oh, you're so funny, you're so entertaining, look at you, you're pretty, you're so pretty, you're original, you're awesome, you're so superb. You know, it's like, I know that, like, I sound really arrogant, but I promise you, I've hated myself for so many years that I have just, I've earned this. I deserve it now, okay? So don't you fucking judge me, YouTubers, because you think that, oh, like, what I cried really hard one night, you know, because my cat died or something. Like, you have no idea, man. You have no fucking idea. It's like, it's like all the wars are like in my head. You know? Like World War I, World War II, World War III, World War IV, World War V, World War VI, World War VII, Cold Wars. I think there's only one Cold War. Oh yeah, I guess so. The Civil War, definitely the Civil War. But I don't have the Confederacy in my head though. Because the Union would have shot all of them. So, yeah, it's like I'm just walking downstairs, you know, like going to get a cup of coffee, and all of a sudden, like, landmine, you know? And it's not my leg that gets blown off, it's like my confidence, you know, like my, like, assuredness that, like, I'm not gonna die a horrible death, you know? Because I just, like, I can totally be in my head about that stuff, and I'll stay there. And I'm so in my head that I have to act out everything in my head. Like, I'm an extreme case borderline personality. But anyway, it's time to make our cookies. Not our cookies, our butter. Look at that. Decarboxylized, I don't know what it is. I don't know what we did to it, but I guess it works, right? I guess it works. Okay. It's done. No, it's just gotta sit in there until like 12:30, 1:30, 3:30. Holy shit. 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. That's right. Okay. Coffee time! It's coffee time! Okay. So, let's see what we got to work with here. Oh, shit! One thing that I hate more than a lot of things, loud noises. So I'm sorry, Vortex. I'm sorry that you had to endure that. I did not mean for that to happen. Okay, let's see here. Do we even have green, like, spray? I don't think you do, actually. Oh, fuck. I got so excited because I really want to make these brownies. You could get them tomorrow when you go get coffee. You get that shit. That's fine, Annie. You're fine. You'll be fine. Okay. You still should empty the dishwasher, though. Just give yourself something to do. Okay, I'll do that. We have a lot of plates. And cups. And things like that. See? Stole that. I think like the first two, like I was drinking a cup of coffee at work and I just like left it in my car by accident, and then like the other three I was like, I'm taking those. Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry. I lied. We do not have 5 steak and shake cups. We have 4. And we have a Waffle House cup. And I even told the Waffle House waitress, who I used to work with at Steak and Shake, I was like, yeah, I'm totally stealing this. And she was like, go for it. I'm drunk. I don't care. I actually feel like using the Waffle House cup. Welcome to the South. So... I do like coffee a lot, even though it's not good for me. Like, it's really not good for me personally because I'm so high strung, but it's just like, it gives me this placebo to like, oh, you're gonna do a lot today because you drank a whole pot of coffee, you know? And I'm like, no, you're just gonna talk very fast about all the things that you think you're gonna do today because you drank a whole pot of coffee. You're not gonna get anything done, bitch. Nothing. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do this tomorrow. The worst part about doing this is like pouring the butter into the Tupperware container because it's very hot. And like I've learned from experience that it's better to wear like 5 pairs of gloves. Like I have a lot of gloves from places where I used to work and doctor's offices. Like whenever I get bored in doctor's offices, I steal gloves. And sometimes like I fuck with all the equipment in there, you know, just to let you know what Amy's doing when you're taking your sweet ass time. I'm stealing all your precious periwinkle gloves. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at all these beautiful periwinkle gloves. Still smell like the doctor's office. Yeah. See? Look at this shit. Look at all these gloves that I stole from the doctor's office last summer went. See, it's like, this is what you do when you're klepto, and like you can't get away with it anymore. So you just have to like steal stuff that like nobody cares about, like pens and gloves. I like rubber gloves though, because that means that I can clean and my hands won't get contaminated with chemicals, and I can squeeze out butter into a Tupperware container. Shit like that. You gotta think about stuff. Sometimes like I really miss having a roommate, but it's like anytime that I had a really good experience with a roommate, it was very like short-lived, you know? Like, I've lived with like a lot of really cool people, but that like period of like, oh my god, this is awesome, this is like the real world kind of shit, like that fades away. And then it's like, oh, you're really OCD and I'm really OCD too, but our OCD is not meshing well together. Like, I feel like it's really hard to live with people, you know? And see like their habits, and especially being a quiet borderline, like it's really, really hard for me to like be around other people, period. But like, I just have these ideas of like what I want, or like what I think I want from like friends and family and stuff, and it's just I'm way too idealistic for my own good. That's why I'd rather be alone, because then I can just dream about what I want rather than just living in reality and being disappointed. And I know that's really depressing, but that's my life. Are you gonna eat that cookie or what? What? Shit. Yeah, cancel that, baby. See, I'm so paranoid that I fucked it up. You didn't fuck it up. The only way that you can fuck it up is if the weed, like, I don't know. What is it, like if you don't put enough water in, but you put like a cup and a half of water, you'll be fine. You always fucking do this every time you make, you get like this. And you're like, oh, what if I fucked it up? And then your products are fine. Yeah, they are. But it is good that you take precautions and that you care. A lot of people don't. Oh, wait a second. Holy shit, I wasn't lying. I do have 5 Steak and Shake cups. See, I try to live by thorough. I really do. Every day. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. That's what I'm doing now. I never thought that I would. Ever.